The Spider-Geddon is upon us. What does that mean? Who will be fighting on the front lines? Well, let's hop on into Edge of Spider-Geddon issue number 1 and find out for ourselves, shall we? Alrighty then, so as we join the story, we check on in with the universe inhabited by Hobie Brown, aka Spider-Punk. In the maybe 3 panels he had in the original Spider-Verse, you saw Spider-Punk overcome the corrupt police and actually defeat President Norman Osborn. What's he doing now? Beating up on Neo-Hydraists like Eric Masters with a baseball bat, and yes, the bat does say beat on the brat, and if you get that Ramones reference, you are cool and gonna like this comic. Hobie is met by a new foe, the time-traveling Kang the Conglomerator, a money-hungry capitalist from the year 2099. You see, in the future, Kang has made billions licensing the Spider-Man name and likeness to all the different Spider people, Hobie included, and he's hoping to bring him to the future now to make him a mint.
You see, Spider-Punk's a hot commodity in the future. People love a rebel. Well, a fictional one, at least. They don't love a real rebel. Too many hard edges that need to be sanded down. But Kang is definitely up to that, and he's gonna be selling t-shirts, lunchboxes, movies, and comic books, even though the comic books don't make as much as the movies anymore.
Understandably, Spider-Punk would rather die than sell out to someone like Kang the Conglomerator, but he also knows he can't defeat a foe as powerful as this, not on his own at least, but if he had an atom bomb. Well, now that would change things, wouldn't it? Kang the Consolidator chases Spider-Punk all over New York City and eventually right into the waiting hands of Captain Anarchy, aka Carl, one of the original identities used by supervillain in the 616 universe, the Flag Smasher. Captain Anarchy has a tape for Hobie that he believes will help lead him to the atom bomb. And because Carl is such a nice guy too, he vows to stay behind and deal with this bourgeoisie swine while Spider-Punk gets away. At first, Kang wonders, is this Captain Anarchy character marketable? No, anarchist who waves a flag, far too confusing, better just kill him. Hobie eventually finds his way to another of his friends, a mohawked guy by the name of Robbie. It seems that Robbie gave up the superhero life after their last victory against Osborn and is just trying to live normal. He says that he truly believed in what Hobie was laying down about no gods, no masters, no boots on anyone's necks, but at the same time he couldn't help but feel that his friends in the superhero community were only using him for his destructive superpower. After being rebuffed and not getting his atom bomb, Spider-Punk decides to do the only heroic thing he can do and stand up to Kang the Consolidator, even though he knows he'll be no match for him. It's only after Kang blitzkrieg bops poor Spider-Punk and gives him a fat lip does Robbie decide to get involved, because you see, the atom bomb wasn't a thing, it was a person. For you see, when Robert Robbie Bruce Banner listens to that cassette tape, he turns into the Savage Dragon. Oh, sorry, I mean Atom Bomb the Hulk with a mohawk, so basically the Savage Dragon. Spider-Punk wonders aloud how someone like Kang would ever even want to sell a watered-down version of himself in the future. Kang responds by saying, well, you see, much like how Punk will never die, Spider-Man will also never die. What does any of this, you might be asking, have to do with the events of Spider-Geddon? Nothing really until this point right here. A portal opens up and Mayday Parker, the adult version, comes on in to recruit Spider-Punk. She basically says that he needs to put this personality crisis on the back burner and be their dog for the big fight that's going on elsewhere in the multiverse. Because they're gonna need all the Web Warriors if they want to rise above these stooges. So that was Edge of Spider-Geddon issue number 1, everybody, and overall this was a comic I didn't think I would cover this week, let alone actually end up liking as much as I did. It's a love letter to punk music. In fact, there's a lot of stuff that they're laying down in this story that felt straight up subversive, having Kang be an evil corporate overlord trying to raid superhero intellectual property for his own good. I'm sure some out there would argue all he's missing is some mouse ears. Also, I love the idea of a dystopian alternate dimension where all the Marvel heroes are anarcho-punks. It's like something out of a heavy metal magazine or something from the Great British Invasion of comics. I can only imagine much of these Edge of Prelude books are just going to be testing grounds to see what other type of Spider-Man books they could make in the future, and I mean, hey, if Spider-Gwen could have as long a run as it did, why not Spider-Punk? I'd happily read another story in this world, which is why I give it an 8. Oh, hey there everyone, I'm Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. This is normally the part where I tell you to follow me on Twitter at Cape Joel, check out my Patreon page, my Twitch page, my Instagram, pretty much everything. Don't really have much of a format for this one. Someone just told me that I should change up these outros to keep them from getting stale, and that's what I'm doing. I got a new hoodie. There's other videos you can watch if you want them. don't really know where I'm going here, working without a net. So thank you for watching, that's appreciated. Maybe give me a like, a subscribe, smash a button if there's a smashable button around, that would be most appreciated. And yeah, did I mention I got a new hoodie? Bye everyone. Also, smack things, smack some. Yep, that's what I do, that's my thing. Yep, bye.